Like a lowly caterpillar morphing into a charming butterfly, Buick has been busy shedding portholes and reinventing its persona. This transformation fueled 1.2 million global sales last year, a record for the oldest surviving brand under the General Motors umbrella. Traditional sedans such as the Verano are being groomed to concentrate on crossovers. The baby box Encore is refreshed for 2017, and an all-new Big Mama Enclave will be redesigned soon. The Envision midsize crossover, the second vehicle built in China to be sold in America after the Volvo S60 inscription, rolls into Buick showrooms later this year. Open-air advertising our subject vehicle, the Cascada convertible, may be the result of one too many champagne toasts to Buick's recent success. It presents itself as the brand's party animal, a folding-top, grease-busted four-seater manufactured by Opel in Poland. Even though Buick hasn't sold a convertible here in 25 years and Chrysler recently ditched its long-running 200 convertible, ragtops remain a sure bet in rental fleets. That would seem to be the Cascada's mission. There is no better way to provide vacationers, retirees, and those suffering from wanderlust with a risk-free taste of an American nameplate's fresh agenda. Give them some fun under the sun, and maybe they'll consider your brand when shopping for a new car back home. Flashing a set of 20-inch wheels and a windshield laid back 67 degrees from vertical, the Cascada tries hard to yank every eyeball within range. The base trim level, starting at a reasonable $33,990, includes heated leather seats, modern LEDs in its head and tail lamps, roll bars that automatically deploy in the event of a flip, a 7.0-inch central touchscreen, navigation, a 7-speaker audio system, remote start, and a backup camera. The premium trim version we tested costs an extra $3,000 and adds several electronic driving aids such as forward collision alert, lane departure warning, automatic headlamps, front and rear parking assist, and automatic windshield wipers, plus a few frills that include machined spoke wheels and front and rear air deflectors. Lowering or raising the top is a net-touch operation that takes less than 20 seconds each way. The elegantly curved and liberally insulated fabric roof hides away under an articulating cover panel. To welcome rear occupants aboard, the front power seats move forward when the backrest is tilted, then automatically return to their original position when the backrest is tipped back. In the event contact is made with the rear occupant's sneeze during rearward travel, the front seat automatically stops before inflicting pain, a thoughtful touch. Fancy looks, grubby and mechanicals compared with its dramatic exterior, the Cascada's underside is ordinary. What began life several years ago as the same chassis under the Verano has been stretched and widened slightly and liberally reinforced for the convertible life. The front of the car rides on a strut suspension, while the rear employs a rudimentary twist trailing them arrangement with a Watts linkage to help platch a location. The 1.6-litre turbocharged four-cylinder engine delivering 200 horsepower at 5,500 revolutions per minute and 221 lb-ft of torque at 2,200 revolutions per minute has served various Opels but is making its sewer debut here in the Cascada. A GM 6-speed Hydra-matic transaxle drives the front wheels. Unfortunately, the Cascada did not benefit from GM's recent attention to weight-efficient design, so it hugs the earth with 3,962 pounds of mass. That hampers every type of performance we measure. The run to 60 miles per hour takes 8.3 seconds, 2.2 to 2.8 seconds slower than alternatives such as the BMW 228i convertible, the Audi A3 Cabriolet, and the Ford Mustang convertible, all with four-cylinder, automatic transmission propulsion. Passing and quarter-mile acceleration figures are similarly sluggish. The Cascada also brings up the rear of the pack in lateral grip 0.84 grams and braking performance, where it needs 174 feet of pavement to stop from 70 miles per hour and relief from repeated stops to avoid brake fade. Before writing off the Cascada as a cruiser, not a charger, we assaulted our favorite back roads to study the Buick's inner truth and beauty. The engine's torque curve is programmed for quick response at low speed, and the transmission helps out with one of the lowest first gear ratios, 4.58 to 1 in production. With the console lever in manual mode, upshifts await a signal from the driver even at the 6,500 revolutions per minute red line. That's the good news. The bad news is serious cowl shake, so severe as to be revealed by high-frequency side-to-side motion of the back seat headrests in the rear-view mirror while driving over even modest pavement imperfections. We didn't experience this during our first drive of the Cascada in the Florida Keys. This is the result of amputating the roof without sufficiently reinforcing the foundation to maintain torsional stiffness. While ride motions are supple and body roll is nicely restrained, the quaking body structure, total lack of steering feel, and heavy understeer at the limit of grip discourage enthusiastic driving. The mega-size Bridgestone tires sacrifice dry adhesion for low rolling resistance and an all-season label. It's not so bad as to put the ick back in Buick, but there's nothing here to entice a driving enthusiast. It's a cruiser. The Buick shows its age and lack of attention to modern details in other ways. Some deliberation is necessary when opening the doors to give the frameless glass a chance to drop free of the roof's weather seals. Irritating rubbing sounds emerge from the relative movement between the glass and the rubber seals with the car in motion. A blizzard of buttons dominates the dash. The low-resolution red information screen between the main instrument dials washes out in direct sunlight, and the latest smartphone connectivity tricks such as Apple CarPlay don't play here because the infotainment system is a generation behind GM's latest. With the top raised, your view to the rear is akin to looking through a mail slot. Top down, the limited trunk space demands thoughtful packing. That said, with only 2 aboard, the rear seat backrests can be folded to create extra luggage space. Fortunately, there's minimal wind turbulence thanks to the high beltline, tall headrests, and handy front quarter windows. The sound system wins the fight against the wind up to nearly 100 miles per hour as long as the windows are raised. And, like all convertibles, the Cascada puts the most dedicated sourpuss in a better frame of mind whenever the top is down.
Yeah.